Hey guys, welcome to your look at the collage sheets for Patreon this month, July 2018. I've got to start putting the year on, I feel now, because it's been a whole year. I've been on Patreon a whole year. That's just mind-blowing. So I could not be more grateful to you guys, seriously. When, you know, I sort of joke about, like, you know, and I say, like, you know, what you guys do literally feeds my family. I totally mean that. So I decided to print the collage sheets out this month. Why? I normally look at the state, it gets worse and worse. So I normally do a look at the collage sheets via screen capture. I don't normally print them out, and the reason I don't normally print them out is because, in all honesty, and I feel this way with a lot of my artwork, I'm kind of done with them, you know? Like, I drew them, I coloured them in, I photographed them, I edited them, I made them into collage sheets, and sometimes I kind of feel like by the time I've got to that point, I'm like sick of seeing them. I've been there, I've done that. And, you know, to some degree, I also already have the artwork, you know? I've already got it in sketchbooks and that kind of thing. I don't really kind of like use them in my journals. And I feel two reasons. One, this month I wanted to use some of them in my journal. And secondly, I feel like I should print them out and show you guys, and maybe use them and show you what you can use them for as well. So I'll try and do a video on Patreon showing you how I use the collage sheets as well. So yeah, so if you're wondering why I normally do a screen capture rather than print them out, that's why. So yeah, let's funk it up and do something different this month. So we've got the two beach babes that you saw me colour in on my chatty vlog. I totally love her. I absolutely adore her. This month I thought it'd be really fun to do some like labels that you can cut out and use in your journaling. You know, like, do I need to explain it to you? I don't know. I feel like if I explain it to you, you're like, yeah, you're teaching my granny to suck eggs. But then I feel like if I don't explain it, you're like, what do I do with those? So, yeah. So anyway, everybody is a beach body, bare feet and salty hair. Oh, I do love to be beside the sea, beach ready. This is exactly where I want to be. Beach more, worry less. You can shake the sand from your toes, but it will never leave your soul. So I personally want to use like all of those in my journal. Okay, so you guys asked, when I asked what you wanted to see this month in your collage sheets. Oh, sorry, I should explain. We are looking right now at the $5 tier. So if you're on the $5 tier, this is all the collage sheets that you'll be getting this month. So you asked for cacti or cactuses with a little smiley face with like Hawaii faces. So you've got a whole one there. When I give you my collage sheets, I tend to give you the images quite large because I feel like you can scale them down with your print settings. It's always better to have them large and for you to scale it down yourself so that you don't lose any kind of quality. So if you're wondering, that's why. So you've got the little cactus with a little face. This girl, I drew this girl the other month and I totally forgot to give you her. She's not perfect. I smudged a bit of the ink, but you guys liked her, so I've made her available for you. You know how much I love my Project Life cards, so turned the cactus into a couple of journal cards, one with just a nice grid, and one, life is like a cactus, prickly and thorny, but beautiful. It's true, isn't it? It's so true. This card is so thick. Got Mr. B to print these out for me. So next up I have got a orange. I'm sort of really into, like, I don't know, citrusy things at the moment. Some oranges made it like a little you know, when you just can't speak. So I've got a couple of big ones, a July one and a feeling summary, and some smaller ones, just a blank one today, zesty, July, August, June. I try and give you like the month before and a month to go, just in case like you're still behind on your journaling or you want to kind of like play it forward. Obviously, because these are digital, you can print these out at home over and over and over again. So if you kind of need more of them, then you can. And if you've got any like photo editing software, then you could just take this blank one or whatever and just do it over and over again. So next up we've got a watercolour flamingo, because you know it's summer. So this is an A5 size, so you could either print it out just as a standalone piece of art and like frame it or whatever, or you could, because it's A5, you could use it as a dashboard for your planner, journal, or cut it up, do whatever you want to do with it, you know. I'd love to see what you do with it, if you do anything with it at all. This is a vintage piece from 2016. I couldn't think. Brimble's box 2016. I've given it to you big so that you can use it for collage and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, or you could like fold it and make what's the word, a dashboard with it, or inserts, you know, dividers, that kind of thing. Again, another pattern. This is the oranges. You can, this is an A5 size, so again you can dashboard, print it, you know, whatever. This one's got the dots on it. This one is A4 size, so it's a bit more versatile for you guys. You could just print out one orange if you wanted to. These might be quite nice to kind of like journal on if you like cut out one orange or something. Just use them as like die cuts. I've been playing around with my brush lettering. I'll show you. Oh, everything's gonna have a landslide. Whoa, whoa, Bessie, whoa. Everything on my desk is gonna have a landslide. Right, there you go. Right, so I have been playing around with my brush pens, felt pens, and I was just kind of like writing out some summer vibes. And so I have turned them into bits and bobs for you. So you've got a couple of colourways and also some journal bits. So you've got the summer vibes, journal card. Obviously you don't have to use that as a 3x4. You could always cut it down small if you want to. A different kind of summer vibes look. Summer is a state of mind, not a season. Now this is a quote I made a long time ago. It's on Pinterest and I couldn't find the original of it. So I just decided to like kind of do it, but with a different font. Watch more sunsets than Netflix. Then you've got that as a 6x4 journal card, but again you don't have to cut it out as a 6x4. You could make it smaller or whatever you want to do really. These are a rehash, a replay of, again, that vintage piece from, when did I say, 2016, summer 2016 Brimble's box. But I've played around with it, I've changed it around a bit. So if you have already got those products or you've had them in the past, they're coordinate but they're different. So these are some different journal cards. Heck yeah, summer loving. And my summer loving, I thought you could kind of use that as like a currently type list in your journal. And lastly, this is some of my own photography that I just thought would be really nice to, you know, pop on there. And I was just trying to think where my I was only in my desk. No, I wasn't in my desk. At my desk earlier, doing stuff, and now it's blooming well vanished. Oh, there it is. So I made, and you'll see this on your Patreon video. You will see in one of your Patreon videos. You will see me do this. I used like a photo on the front of my journal. And so I thought I would give you some photos that you could perhaps do the same with or just use in your journaling. So hello sunshine, this is a beach shot from Norfolk. This one's Cornwall, the waves of the sea help me get back to me. Which is so true. This is Scotland, and it just says breathe. And you know how much I love my clouds, and I'm forever doing Instagram stories with today is a good cloud day. So I've took a picture of clouds. These are clouds from Scotland, and today is a good cloud day because, you know, it is. So $5 peeps, that's all your collage sheets this month. I hope you enjoy them immensely. And if you're on the $10 tier, you get everything that I've just shown you plus these ones. So I think that's the right order anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. So it's more confusing printing them out than it is doing it on the screen. So this month, as you'll notice, you've got more journal cards and you've got more illustrations, whereas last month you kind of had more backgrounds, I think. So it's kind of like that's how it goes sometimes. You can tell it's been really hot while I've been doing these. So this girl loves summer, hates summer. So you got the same like stance. You know, I tried to play around with her arm, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not quite right, but I couldn't get it right. And then I was like, oh, but I want to give it to you. So I thought I'll just go for it. So you've got two. I'm so loving this heat, and you've got it's way too hot for me. So hopefully whichever one you are, you've got a thing for you. This, I could not remember if I'd given you this or not before in the past. So I just changed the colour of it just in case I hadn't given it to you, but I changed the colour of it. But I thought that was quite summery, kind of sun-like. Come back, Jack, I love you. A picture of Jack Frost, because I've just been too hot. I do not do summer. I do not like summer. I can't cope in the heat at all. So come back, Jack. And this is a collage that I did, like a seaside collage with ripped paper. That's a 6x4 card. And I've also given it to you as an A5 as well. Okey-dokey. So more things to coordinate with the range I was talking about. So I've given you the flamingo as a 6x4. Sorry, 6x4, 3x4 card. Giving you my other like quirky flamingo and a pineapple. A couple of journal cards there. So be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. So little label stickers. Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons. Feeling hot, hot, hot. This summer I'm loving. Summer bucket list and too hot. I've got another like background enlarged for you to rip up for your collage backgrounds and all that jazz. These upside down now. As I say, John printed these for me, so I'm just like trying to get grips. Another wreath. You know, I quite like my little wreaths and my journal spots. This time we've got a little watermelon going on. So we've got July, August, this life. Also did one with like some lines on, just experimenting with that. This is my sense of humour, I'm sorry. I carried a watermelon. Happiness is a cold watermelon on a hot day. Oh yeah. I've missed a couple of the essentials. It's like I was doing an essentials list for each month, and I think missed a couple of months. So anyway, I decided to kind of like do a summer essentials rather than a July essentials. I thought I'd just do a whole summer. So we've got anything tropical. There's a pineapple and a toucan, yummy ice cream, refreshing drinks, cool shades, good books, flip-flops, fresh fruit, sun hat, sunscreen, pretty painted toes. Okay, so stay there, stay. I've got a landslide going on my desk. I probably should at some point tidy. So I wanted to show you this first. This I posted on Instagram and you guys liked it and stuff. So There's that, just about A4. Obviously it's not quite A4 because you've got my copyright strip there, but you know, you can hopefully either use that as a background or a traveler's notebook insert cover or a dashboard or something like that, but you've got it as a full-size bit of art. So if you like it, just print it on photo paper and frame it. So you've got a big one there, that's kind of like the original and the colourways that I did it originally. And I'm gonna do a video showing you guys how I created this so you can create your own as well. And then I have chopped it up, changed it around, turned it into some journal cards for you. So I've kind of cut it down but kept the original colours. And then I've just changed the colours around. So this one is a 6x4 but with a different colourway. And this one I've made it really, really pale so that you can write over it. You know, use it as a journal card and write over it. Okie dokie. So we've got a couple of lollipops. If you don't have to use that as a journal card. As I say, anything that I do like this with white, I put a line around it so that you could cut it out and use it as a journal card if you wanted to, but if you don't want to, you don't have to, obviously, and you could just cut it out as a die cut. But I like to kind of give you that option because I like to try and make my collage sheets a little bit more flexible for you guys. And a lovely lady asked for planes, so I haven't quite got the grip of actual aeroplanes, so I did some paper aeroplanes instead. So you've got a few different ways there. So I really, really, really hope that you enjoy your collage sheets this month, and yeah, I hope you join in the fun, and I can't wait to see what you create with them. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.